Okay, got this electric coffee roaster in the mail yesterday. This is a drum roaster. Let's take a look at the box here. It's a pretty big box. I think it's about 25 pounds shipping weight. It's got some information on the side here. They call it a Skywalker coffee roaster. You can find these on Amazon, eBay, AliExpress. So we're going to open this up. See any other information on here? Let's take a look and see what's inside here. This is sort of like a semi-professional coffee roaster. That's pretty good. Came all the way from China. It's pretty heavy, large roaster. So this is the directions. I know it's got a quartz heater in it, and it has some automatic profiles, and it has manual controls too. I'm not sure if this is, I heard there was a new version, like a version 2 coming out, that probably can be used with artisan software to control it. I'm not sure if this is the version 2 or not. I'm going to try to figure that out. It's got some directions on roasting here. All different information in there. Let's see. Here's some info on like your specs on it. Okay. And it kind of gives you a little overview of the kind of what it looks like. Comes with this smoke filter, which I heard is just a piece like paper or cotton or something in there, but you can also get a chimney for it. And that must be the drum. I'm guessing that's the heating element right there. I've got it all. Let's look at the next page here. Alright, well, let's take a look at this roaster. There's something on the side here. This looks like it'd probably be the smoke filter. Okay, it has a little fan on it here. It's got a little fan on it. And like a USB. I'm not sure if this is USB or it looks like a Type-C connection on there. So yeah, there's a paper element inside. It kind of looks like a car air filter. Looks like you can take this apart and change the filter in it. Alright. Let's see what's in the box here. This might be the chimney. I wasn't sure if you'd get a chimney with this or not. It is. It's a metal chimney. So if you want to pipe this out the window, you could probably make something up. Stuck in there. There we go. So it's sort of like a flexible exhaust pipe with metal ends on it fitted to it. Alright. different than the picture. The picture showed like a solid pipe. Let's get the roaster out here. Do some good tape. Okay, it's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. They have some pretty good packing material in there. Lots of good film inside there, so doesn't get damaged in shipping. Nice heavy box too. It's like it's a double layer of corrugated. So there we go. Get this bag off of here. Should be some type of control. That just fell off of there. Not sure what that is. But this fell out of the bag. So I'll have to figure out where that goes. It feels like it has some glue on the back of it or something. Like it's glued on somewhere. That may be just a piece of trim or something. It's got rubber feet on the bottom. And just noticed something here. Let's take a look down. Okay. Let's take a look. Get a close-up of this roaster here. So it's got some fans at the back. Here's your exhaust. Let's take a look down in there. It looks like there's a metal fan that spins around. Here I notice there's a USB. I don't know if that's for updating the software or what that is. And here's where you plug in your smoke filter right there. Type C connection. There is some information. It says 1,000 watts, 500 grams. Production date, but I don't see a date on it, so I'm not sure. But it's got the serial number there, so maybe we can figure out. It does have 2A-50 for the model. I'm trying to figure out if this has the more recent updates on it or not. There's the side of it. And here's your front. So, I guess you put your beans in here in the slot. It's got for the dryer. It's got a drawer here. I'm guessing I've seen a video on it. You pull this drawer out, and that's where you drop your beans. That's where you the bean cooler. There's a fan that blows some air up through this grate. It says notice lock ejecting door before roasting. Don't close door during ejecting. So let's get this. Guess what? I'm thinking they may have tried this. There's a bean in here, part of a bean. So I wonder if they test them at the factory. So okay, so let's lock, unlock, drops your beans. It's got a little glass window in there. See that? Yeah, you can see right into the drum. It's got a perforated drum. So, pretty good size drum. Let's see if this. I think it's supposed. It's not meant to pull out all the way, so it pulls out so far and then it kind of locks. And stuff you got in the drawer. Here's your controller. I'll have to read on all the directions what all the buttons do. The controller plugs in the back to that USB port. Okay, so that's what the USB is for. And you got an accessory kit here. I'm gonna open this up. Alright, here's what's in the accessory kit. You got a scoop for your beans, you got a little brush for cleaning, your dryer. It's got like a really nice soft velvety rubber coating on it. See how that fits in there. You just, yeah, there's just a little tab on there that locks it in. Okay, I'm not sure what this is for. And a little spoon. I'm guessing that's to stir your beans once they're cooling down. And let's take a look at the side here. This, I know, is a chaff collector drawer, which pulls all the way out. I'm not sure what, it's got some metal grates. I guess that's just for lining it up. I think you can, if you look up in there, maybe you'll see. Okay, there's a drum. I think the quartz lamp is inside the drum, all the way inside there. You have to take the screws off the side to see all that. So that's the whole tour, what it looks like. Okay, so on the back of the controller, you've got some different codes for profile levels. You got your light, medium, and dark, and different numbers depending on the type of bean you're using. So kind of quick reference there. And looks like you got something for temperature. Wonder what the T's. Okay, it must give you temperature plus something else. If you push that button there, I'll have to do some reading on what all the buttons do. The amount of time, power level, fan level. There's your profile. Preheat button, roasting button, cool down button, and power button. So pretty interesting. Let's have to play around with it and see how it works. I'll make some future videos on this roaster when I get to roasting with it. Okay, it says here the maximum roast capacity is 500 grams, but 350 to 400 is the best quantity. Okay, so this is a entrance door. You when you want to block the bean chute, basically, drop that in there, and then you can fill that up, hopper up, and then drop your beans, pull that out. Probably, I'm thinking, when you're roasting, you probably have to have that in to keep the heat in there. Okay, on this page they have a guide for different profiles based on the process, the beans processed, and different levels of roasting that you want, and also they got different, they kind of advise this brew method for these type of coffees. So here's all the different profile codes which you can select on here with I believe it's that P button there, and then it shows up in that window, your profile. So there's really 3 different modes that this operates on by reading this manual here. Looks like there's an auto mode, and here's the directions for auto mode. And then there's like an assistant mode that all works with the auto mode, except for you get to drop the beans when you want them. And you'll press a button on the controller, and then you can drop your beans. And then there's a full manual mode, which is, this is the directions for the manual mode here. Okay, they got kind of a reference table here for what goes on during the roasting, different temperatures, how about how long it'll take, and it'll tell you, you know, the color of the bean and different mode it's in. Alright, here's the cleaning and maintenance they recommend. Alright, they also have some contact information if you want to get a hold of the manufacturer. I'd probably, you could email them with questions or whatever you want to know about it.